My liquid quick.
You slipping on your pen.
Yes, I have liquid crack.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, yeah.
I want to don't give our guests a better impression.
It's real crack.
Every Thursday at 4 p.m.
Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Should a person's internet pass be held against them?
No, sir. No, I'm just it depends on how well they progressed in life. To not want to have to go back to see something bad or you know how people dig up stuff from your past
Absolutely.
or whatever, but you're a whole different person now. You know what I mean? Now, should you be accountable for what happened in the past? Of course, yes. You know what I mean?
So what's the difference?
Well, I mean, as far as from the past, not for what you're doing now. In other words, it shouldn't be brought up to the present as to say, like, if it's for a job. You know what I'm saying? And they go back in the history of your stuff or whatever. You know, you're not already kind of dealt with that.
I agree with you 100%. And the reason I brought this topic up this week is I've been listening to a lot of old Eminem.
No, somebody went in
I've
went in your past.
Nah, of course.
Which boss said? Which boss
I've never put that on the
said?
internet.
Which job did you not get because?
My Halo good, but I've never put something like that on
Don't
the
tell them
internet.
almost.
So,
You can tell.
so I've been good in these internet streets. However, I feel like a lot of old Eminem lately, and I'm listening to all day with it.
Right.
It's just like, dog. Like, imagine if we held him to the same standards that we do today back then. Like, he would have never even had a career to begin with.
Right.
'Cause everything you said was vulgar, crazy, against the grain. It was nuts. It was mayhem. He literally had an entire bar about the Columbine shooting, like the same year it happened. Now imagine that in 2021.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I basically don't feel like that you should actually like constantly be punished all the way through. And speaking of that, I mean, I think that's a good segue into Lizzo, right?
You're good, dude.
You know?
You're good, man.
I try. It's a lot I can say about what's going on with.
Can we start from the root?
Yeah, let's start from there.
Apparently, she put out some Reggie. Let's keep it a stack. Rumors, right?
What's
It's
it called?
Rumors featuring Cardi B.
Yeah.
It's some trash. Let the internet say it. And that's kind of been the entire reasoning behind the backlash.
Song itself, you said?
The song is trash, and
Really?
the internet has been laying into Lizzo because of it.
Okay, but that's one thing to criticize a song, as opposed to criticizing her body and how she look. And that's the part that's hurting the most and hurt her the most, and anyone else that's basically bullied by the internet.
Yes, I agree.
And I mean, although the only thing I got from that song was that Cardi B liked to eat, big women. Yeah, that's all I got out of the whole thing.
I agree with everything you said about the whole, people talking out and speaking out on her weight, something that's completely unrelated to the actual song.
Right.
And just bashing her for putting out something that was lackluster. All right? We
Right.
get it. We all have favorite artists or even artists that we think are okay that put out songs and they're not the most appealing. Understood. Get it. But that's no reason for cyberbullying. And I also hate the fact that there's so much cowardice behind it.
You remember when I told you that if I come on here after taking the shot and try to convince people to taking the shot, that's the shot.
Got your brain. Got your brain.
But no, no. It's me. I'm not convincing anyone because I've heard different stories. The only thing that I've told people that I would do is if it comes close to home, and the people that gives me their story from close to home, it be a reason to take the shot, I'll take the shot.
Okay.
And so basically, everybody's situation is different when it comes to this vaccine. Everybody's sitting here, saying, oh, it's going to do this to you, it's going to do that to you, whatever. But, the same people that's trying to tell you to take it, to keep from going to the hospital, is the same people that you want to take care of you when you're in the hospital. Whatever you feel comfortable walking there on earth, whatever, is what you do. Period. Don't let nobody force you. You might not be able to go to the concert with me, but hey.
But we're moving on to our very special guest, man. We got SHATEA in the house. We also got Smooth on the beat in the house. Come on now, give it up, son.
What's up, big baby?
Hey, y'all.
I know we went on. Y'all was like, man, ooh.
Did y'all want a piece of any of those topics we
I
just
see
went
them
over?
over here jump roping and shit.
Any comments on what we just discussed?
No, because I didn't even hear the Lizzo song. I ain't gonna lie.
Got it.
Oh, really?
I
Haven't heard
saw the
it.
backlash.
And I'm not getting the vaccine. So
Yeah,
Right,
all
right,
right. I hear you. I
Right.
definitely hear you.
I took the second shot, still didn't have no symptoms. First one, I was a little bit tired, you know what I mean? But I probably needed a rest because I'm up there going there like 18 hours a day, 19 hours a day. So, I probably just needed that rest. The second time, it's kind of like the same thing, but I never had any bad symptoms. No, I'm just kidding. But
You see who I gotta work with on a weekly basis?
Hey,
This man is nuts.
What's going on?
yeah, let's go.
Relocated to San Diego and now pursuing this big rap dream.
Yes.
What is the main difference between Rockford and Chicago?
Chicago is just bigger. Ain't really no main difference.
right.
It's just bigger.
All right, still
It's like Kansas and Missouri.
Yes. Very. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Kansas and Missouri.
Yeah.
So with like mainstream goals, how do you feel about joining the industry? And have you seen anything since relocating that you may have some red flags about?
Well, I like being independent, but at the same time, I don't. If that makes sense. Like I like having control over. I like having my hand in everything that I do. But
Right.
the hard part is like I fund myself. I do everything myself. If that makes sense. Since I started though, the only thing that I'm iffy about in the business is the stereotypes of being a female rapper.
Oh, yeah.
Which are? Please give us those.
That you just gotta rap about sex all the time.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, and that ain't to knock nobody. Like, everybody got a lane, but I feel like they put female rappers in one lane, and
So with mainstream goals, this is something you both can get in on. With mainstream goals, the pinnacle of mainstream is being on Rolling Loud, being in Summer Jam, being in all these fantastic concerts. With that being said, somebody who's very mainstream and very prevalent, DaBaby, went on stage and said some outlandish-ish stuff that's got him canceled by pretty much every platform he was scheduled to be on. With that being said, how do you guys feel like DaBaby handled this situation? Oh, yeah. I love one of those.
I felt like when DaBaby made those comments, I was like, wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
But things happen for a reason. I just hope that, he really, grows and learns from that, that situation that he's in right now. And I know whenever he comes back out with music, he's gonna be ready. All I gotta say is though, if you guys haven't checked out Road to Riches mixtape, check it out. It's fire. It's a great vibe, great music. Just check it out.
Okay, so without further ado, man, let's toss things over to SHATEA. She's about to burn it down with a little performance for us here at Fired Up Thursday.
I woke up with the party on lock. Keep a couple bands in my pants on lock. These haters really fans, they can't stay up off my job. People talking crazy, make them niggas spin the block. I be worried about the money, they be worried about the beef. Hoes be acting like I'm goofy till they picking up they teeth. And I always had it in me, yeah, my mama raised the queen, boss that. Pockets up, so you know I'm mugging man.